What's up everybody, Sky Spider here, magic veteran and queen of tarantulas. So I got a question after the video interview I did with Richard from the Tarantula Collective and Exotic Pet Collective, and it was about how I'm keeping my pink toes. First off, sorry about the mess, I wasn't planning on recording a video today, but I got this great question about what my setups actually look like. So I wanted to show off a couple of them here. So this is one of my Versacolors. As you can see, the spider's back there. So we've got this nice large vertical setup, lots of cork bark, places to hide in here, lots of curves, and you've got air holes up by the top on each side. When the spiders are much larger, I don't see a problem with just switching to that kind of ventilation. And you can see with my two smaller ones here, I've got a young female Metallica in here, and another Versacolor female up here. You can see her, she's really pretty. And same thing, they're vertical setups, they have cork bark, they have air holes on the sides. Also, when you get into these enclosures, you can see it much better on this one. Do you see that little cup right there? That is a tattoo ink cap that I have hot glued to the top of the cork bark for a water dish. And with these arboreal tarantulas, they're not going to come down to the substrate to get drinks of water. So a regular water dish doesn't do them all that much good. Putting it up here, I actually see them drink fairly often. And they're a piece of cake to fill while you're misting the enclosure. Now, where things get a little different is when we go to spiderlings. And to prevent spiderling deaths, I've got one of my purpurias here, which you can see my little chubby purpurea. I've got air holes on the top, which is what most people do. But if you look, I've got a row of air holes along the bottom here that are only on the front of the enclosure. As I turn it, you can see they stop right there. And then ones on the top start. And these are on the back of the enclosure. We do keep a fan going in here 24/7. And that creates an air current that the air goes in through the bottom. And then because of the way the air holes are structured up at the top, the air moves in and then up and pushes out the older air to keep a much more active flow of air and oxygen to the spiders. And I think this right here is the key towards keeping different species of pink toes alive in captivity when they're very, very small. Again, you can totally change this up when you go to larger enclosures, though honestly it doesn't hurt to keep doing this. But this is how I keep all my spiderlings alive. And as I said, it's been at least 10 years since I've had dead pink toes for spiderlings. I've got about 100% success rate at this point. Just a little thing for some advice. Hopefully you guys like the answer to that question. If you have any other questions about spiders, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm happy to answer. And I'll see you guys when I do another video. Take care.